Today we're going to talk about translating a Latin sentence. It's really fairly simple once you see the system or devise your own system to approach translation. The art and skill of translation is much like the art and skill of working a jigsaw puzzle. Think for a moment. When you received a jigsaw puzzle or when you were a young child and you sat down to work a puzzle, what's the first thing you do? You dump out all the pieces and you look at them. And they're all there, but suddenly you realize you have to find a way to put everything in order so that it makes a logical picture. And it's the same with translating Latin. You have to take all the pieces, but you don't grab them first and start jamming pieces together. How many times have you put two jigsaw puzzle pieces together and then suddenly realize they don't really fit? You can come close, but if you hold it up to the light, you realize the pieces don't fit. And it's the same thing with translation. You have to look at all the pieces, then you have to sort. Just like you sort for edge pieces and color pieces, in sentences you do the same thing, but you're not looking for edge pieces and color pieces, you're looking for patterns. And what we do is turn over the pieces of the sentence. That's the first step. We have to see what we have. But this time we're looking for grammatical pieces. This is why in Latin 1, you generally do a review of English grammar because English grammar equates very closely to the grammar of the Latin language. So the first thing you want to do is look at your sentence up to the period. Which words are nouns, which words are verbs, which are adjective, which words are adverbs, conjunctions, pronouns, and so on. Then you begin to look to see which pieces fit together. We still haven't talked about what do the words mean. We're just looking at those endings. Once you know what kind of words you're dealing with, you begin to sort them out. You identify all the information you can, but don't worry about the meanings yet. Look for the connections. Are there adjectives, for example? Are there adjectives that match other nouns in case, number, and gender? Are there nouns that look like they could agree with the verb? Are they nominative case? Are they the right person to agree with the verb? Check those personal endings on the end of the verb. Then you begin to try to look for things that make a logical pattern. Don't just jam them together like that jigsaw puzzle. Let's take a look at a sentence. Duo pueri alice et septimus urbem magnum intrat. Sort out the pieces. Include all the information you can about them. Let's identify the nouns. Pueri is a noun. It could be nominative plural or it could be genitive singular. Now, if you didn't know, you could look pueri up in Newman Latin Lexicon, the online Latin dictionary that I've recommended to you. Are there other nouns that you see in this sentence? Yes, Alice is nominative. Septimus is nominative. Urbum is a noun. What case would urbum be? Yes, it's accusative singular. Is magnum a noun? It's accusative singular feminine, but it actually is an adjective in this particular sentence. But it has the same endings and agrees in number and case with urbum. So magnum is an adjective that modifies urbum. Duo is an adjective, and it is nominative plural. And look here, it comes right in front of pueri, which could be a nominative plural noun. So these two words may go together. Then let's look for the verb. And the verb is usually at the end of the sentence, and that's the case in this sentence. And the verb, because it ends in nt, we know is third person plural. So it means we have to have either a nominative plural noun as the subject, or we must have a compound subject to do the action of the verb. And any remaining words, and there is one, and that would be at, which is a conjunction. Now, step 2, we're looking for connections. We still haven't worried about what these words mean yet. Are there things that are in agreement with each other? Duo pueri, as we mentioned. Aulus is joined to Septimus by the conjunction et. Aulus is nominative singular, so it could refer back to pueri, and notice there's a comma there that sets this off. Urbum magnum is accusative case, and pueri is nominative plural, so it could agree with intrant. Now we have a roadmap. Next, we start by eliminating any extra possibilities for words. Write numbers to tell yourself the order to translate these words in. Number 1 is the subject, and that would be pueri, duo pueri. The verb would be intrant. And number 3 would be the direct object, or PN or PA stands for predicate nominative or predicate adjective. Urbum could be the direct object because it is in the accusative case. And here's what our sentence would look like. We've attacked a sentence, we've identified the pieces, we've looked for the connections, we've numbered the main pieces. Number 1 is the subject, number 2 is the verb, number 3 is it an action verb or a linking verb? And since it is an action verb, we know we have to have a direct object to receive that, and that would be the third part. There will never be more than 3 main parts of a sentence, and that's designed to help you find the core elements of the sentence. All other words in the sentence will be nothing more than adverbs, prepositional phrases, or adjectives, I suppose, which will fall into place, but they don't get numbered. Now, let's see what this sentence means. We're ready to translate. Pay attention to all the things we labeled. We get 2 boys, duo pueri. Aulus is a positive. It's 2 names, Aulus and Septimus. And our verb is intrant, enter, magnum, urbum, the large city. If you have further questions about how to translate, please talk to your Latin instructor. As usual, thanks for listening.